Imagine this, you're 16, headphones on, sketching your dream hotel in the middle of the night, and you hear your mom scream so loud the walls shake, "You're a failure, Mark! This empire is mine!" Next thing you know, your dad is at the bottom of the stairs with a suitcase, eyes red, looking 10 years older, pulls you into the tightest hug and whispers, "I'm sorry, Sable, I gotta go." Door slams. Silence hits harder than the yelling ever did. And just like that, at 16, you and your 8-year-old little sister become ghosts in your own damn house. Drop your city, and the moment your family showed you blood don't mean loyalty. I'm reading every single one, no cap. My name is Sable Harlow, 25 now, architect, born and raised in Burlington, Vermont, where the leaves turn fire in October and family secrets stay buried under 6 feet of snow. Our grandmother, Sharon Harlow, is a straight-up legend. Started with one crusty roadside motel in the 80s and turned it into Harlow House Collective, $50 million chain of boutique hotels from Bar Harbor to the Berkshires. Think reclaimed wood beams, locally roasted coffee, fireplaces that smell like money and pine. Grandma was the blueprint. My mom Brenda was VP of marketing, pretty face, zero soul. My dad Mark was COO, the guy who actually made the places run like clockwork. Growing up, we were supposed to be the dream team that took over one day. Except mom never loved the work. She loved the Instagram likes, the private jets, the "do you know who my mother is" flex. Dad just loved the guests, the staff, the craft. You already see where this is going. 3 months after Dad got kicked to the curb, Mom brought home Scott. Slick consultant, veneers brighter than his future. All, "Babe, we're going global." Moved in, faster than you can say gold digger. With my little sister Mia, he was Prince Charming. Tea parties, homework help, the whole Disney package. With me, I was invisible. Like I was a piece of furniture he kept bumping into and cursing under his breath. Then one random Tuesday, they sit me down on the leather couch that costs more than most people's cars, and Mom drops the bomb with that fake sweet smile. "Scott and I are moving to Paris to spearhead the European expansion. Mia's coming, obviously. You're staying here to finish senior year. Grandma already said yes." Just like that. No discussion, no "how do you feel?" I went from daughter to leftover luggage in 10 seconds flat. That night I cried so hard I threw up. Because it clicked. I wasn't inconvenient. I was competition. Mom saw me sketching hotel layouts with Grandma, speaking the same language, and it burned her alive. Getting rid of me wasn't logistics. It was jealousy wrapped in a business class ticket. Fast forward 4 years. I'm 21, killing it at RISD, living with Grandma in the original Harlow House that still smells like cedar and legacy. Barely here. From Mom. Christmas text, birthday emoji, radio silence the other 363 days. Then on my actual 21st birthday, Grandma calls me into her study. Mahogany everything, fireplace popping, old school boss energy, and slides a leather portfolio across the desk like she's handing me the nuclear codes. "Happy birthday, Sable." I open it. Deeds, trusts, shareholder certificates, every single Harlow House property in my name. $50 million. My hands start shaking so bad I almost dropped the whole folder. "Grandma, what the hell is this?" She leans back, eyes sharp as ever. "It's yours, always was. Your mother and that snake have been running an expansion. I never greenlit. They tried to mortgage the core properties behind my back. This is me correcting the bloodline, baby girl." I'm crying, laughing, hyperventilating all at once. She finishes with, "Call your father. There's a lot he never told you to protect you." Took me 6 days to work up the nerve. Met Dad at this little coffee shop downtown. Man looked like life had run him over, but when he saw me, his whole face lit up the same way it did when I was 6 and showed him my first Lego hotel. We do the awkward small talk thing for 5 minutes, then I just spill it all. Grandma's gift, the takeover, everything. He listens, hands wrapped around his mug so tight I thought it would crack. Then he tells me the truth that rewrote my whole childhood. The affair wasn't his, it was Mom's. With Scott, for months before he left. And it gets darker. They didn't just push him out the house. They framed him at work. Cooked the books, planted fake transactions, took it to the board, got him fired for gross misconduct. He walked away without a fight because mom threatened to drag me and Mia through the mud, paint him as the deadbeat cheater in court, ruin us to save her image. He chose our peace over his name. I'm sitting there ugly crying in public while this man apologizes for protecting me. News travels fast in rich people circles. 2 days later, the front door damn near flies off the hinges. Mom and Scott rolling up like they never left. Fake tears, open arms. Sable, baby, we're so proud. Mom's clutching my hands, talking about family legacy and moving back in together. I yank my hands away so fast you'd think she was on fire. Nah, I'm good. Her mask cracks in real time. Don't be dramatic. This is too much responsibility for a child. Grandma walks in calm as death, voice like velvet wrapped around steel. The only thing she owes you, Brenda, is nothing. You threw her away when she was inconvenient. You don't get to pick her back up now that she's valuable. Mom starts screaming. Scott's sweating bullets. Grandma hits them with, "My lawyers will be in touch about the attempted mortgage fraud." Door slams so hard the chandelier shakes. Silence never sounded so sweet. Grandma wasn't playing. Hired the most expensive private investigator in New England. 3 weeks later, we're back in the study, and the PI drops a bomb thicker than the winter snow. Scott's a professional con artist. Different names, different states, same playbook. Charm a rich woman, convince her to expand internationally, drain the accounts, ghost. The Paris Project? A $7 million heist. And Mom wasn't the victim. She was the accomplice. Signed every shady document with a smile. Dad files for emergency full custody of Mia the same day. Courtroom was straight out of a movie. Mom on the stand, fake crying about abandonment, painting Dad as the villain. Then our lawyer drops the PI report, bank records, Scott's rap sheet from 3 states. Judge's gavel hit the bench like a gunshot. Full custody to Dad. Criminal investigation opened on Mom and Scott for fraud and conspiracy. Mom collapsed in the defendant chair like someone pulled her plug. Scott vanished the next morning with whatever was left in her personal accounts. Classic. Final nail. The judge ordered Mom, who always bragged she never paid for anything a day in her life, to pay child support to Dad for Mia. The irony was chef's kiss. 6 months later, Mom showed up at Dad's new apartment crying, "Scott tricked me. I was manipulated. Let's be a family again." Dad shut the door in her face so calm it was scary. Told me later, "That ship didn't just sail, Sable. It sank, caught fire, and the wreckage got eaten by sharks." Now, I'm 25, graduated top of my class, lead architect for Harlow House Collective. Dad's permanent CEO, and the chain's never been stronger. Mia's 10 going on 30, happy, therapy on lock, living her best life with Dad in a dope lake house Grandma bought them. Every Sunday we do family dinner at the original Harlow House. Me, Dad, Mia, Grandma. Last week I unrolled my new passion project across the table. Net zero, off-grid Harlow House prototype built from reclaimed Vermont barnwood and solar so clean it makes Tesla jealous. Dad looked at the plans, looked at me with tears in his eyes and said, "This is the future, Sable?" Grandma raised her glass. Mia cheered. And for the first time in my life, the table felt full without the people who tried to empty it. So, yeah. Blood don't mean loyalty. Sometimes the family that breaks you is the one that shares your DNA, and the family that builds you back stronger is the one that chooses you when it's hard. I went from the kid left behind with a suitcase at the bottom of the stairs to the woman who owns the whole damn empire those people tried to steal. And every time I walk into a Harlow house now and touch the reclaimed beams and remember, real legacy isn't inherited, it's reclaimed. Drop your city, and the moment you realize family is a title people gotta earn, not a free pass to destroy you. I'm replying to every single one because somebody out there is still letting toxic blood guilt trip them into staying small, and I need you to know, the second you stop protecting people who never protected you, the universe hands you the keys to the kingdom they tried to lock you out of. Keep building, keep healing, keep choosing the family that chooses you back. Peace out. Stay chosen. Stay taking back every brick they stole. Love y'all. For real.